What if everything you thought you knew about your phone, Wi-Fi, and 5G was a subterfuge? They call me Christopher Freeland. As a technical translator in telecoms, nuclear energy, and finance, I spent years uncovering suppressed research on electromagnetic radiation, data you are not meant to see. What you're about to hear isn't speculation. It's based on real studies, whistleblower testimonies, and court rulings that the mainstream neglects to acknowledge. By the end of this video, you'll understand why you must be kept in the dark and what you can do to protect yourself. Let's begin. What if I told you your phone is silently and deliberately affecting your health? In 2012, the Italian Supreme Court ruled that mobile phone radiation caused a man's brain tumor. That should have changed everything, but instead it was buried. The biggest mobile radiation study ever, the Interphone report, cost $25 million and took 12 years. But when the results came in, just 4.5 pages of vague conclusions. What did they want us not to see? And now, with 5G pushing radiation to new levels, one of the frequency wave bands reaching 60 gigahertz, governments still say it's safe, except some cities have quietly banned it. Brussels, the heart of the European Union, banned 5G over health concerns. So why is it still being rolled out worldwide? We're surrounded by electromagnetic fields, Wi-Fi, cell towers, satellites. But what if this constant exposure is rewiring our biology, which has its own natural electromagnetic composition? The telecoms industry has a history of downplaying risks and ignoring the law. In 1992, Congress revealed that mobile phones were never authorized for release to the public, even though they had been on the market for 9 years already. In 2011, the World Health Organization linked mobile radiation to brain cancer, but the industry and the powers that be chose to dismiss the news. People are suffering chronic headaches, insomnia, heart issues, nervous disorders. Scientists are unlikely to raise alarms, otherwise funding dries out. But instead of funding further health research, governments auction off every year billions of dollars worth of the air we breathe to the telecom giants, which we then have to buy back from them if we want our communications and entertainment. Are we so much collateral damage in a multi-trillion-dollar experiment? 5G isn't just an upgrade from 4G. It's a complete shift in radiation exposure. But to understand why this matters, we have to go back to where it all started. In 1939, radar technology, pioneering the use of microwave frequencies, revolutionized warfare. That had devastating effects on the engineers and technicians involved. But the biological findings were firmly classified in the interest of national security. Fast forward to 1983, when Motorola introduced the first mobile phone, bringing microwave radiation and more into everyday life. Since then, the technology has boomed. From 1G's low megahertz bands to the 3-wave band required for 5G, including ultra-high frequencies of around 25 and 60 gigahertz. And yet, despite decades of research gaps and growing concerns, governments insist it's safe. But if that's true, why has Russia enforced strict EMF safety laws since the early 2000s, especially for pregnant women and children? Why did Brussels, the heart of the EU, ban 5G over health risks? And why does Belgium's top telecom CEO refuse to use Wi-Fi in his own office? What do they know that we don't? EMFs aren't just affecting us, they're disrupting the very fabric of nature. If EMFs are harming wildlife, what are they doing to us? The science may not be settled, but one thing is clear. We're part of this ecosystem too. Meet the Freeland double vortex, a breakthrough in EMF protection that works not by blocking radiation, but by altering how energy moves. Instead of relying on materials that saturate over time, such as crystals, metals, and rare earths, the FDV employs geometry, a double vortex design that modifies the way electromagnetic fields function at a fundamental level. The FDV isn't just another gadget, it's a revolution in EMF protection. Its double vortex structure generates a form of torsion field, a spiraling energy system that interacts with both electromagnetic radiation and the body's biofield. Similar to how tornadoes or whirlpools organize chaotic forces into stable patterns. This controlled effect reorganizes radiation into a more balanced form, reducing its disruptive impact. Early blood tests, rouleau and erythrocyte, show a significant reduction in red blood cell clumping, a known effect of EMF stress. This suggests the FDV is altering the impact of the radiation and changing the way the body interacts with it. For the first time, we're seeing geometry reshape energy in a way that protects rather than isolates. If you want real and lasting EMF protection, the FDV collection offers a game-changing solution. Each product in the collection is designed to create a protective field of approximately 2 meters, helping you live in a safer, more balanced environment. The FDV collection includes the science got us into this mess, and industry is naturally only interested in profit. But that doesn't mean you have to pay with your person. There is a way out. Don't wait until it's too late. Protect yourself now. Want to cover the hidden effects of EMFs on you personally? Discover more on Radiesthesia online, or join my Patreon for exclusive research, private Q&As, and a personalized well-being monitoring assessment, where I, as an experienced radiesthesist, can detect what others can't.
I used to suffer from frequent headaches after moving into an apartment with neighbors using 5G routers. It was a constant struggle. But after using the FDV cartouche charm and the Safe Zone EMF protector near my workstation in bedhead, everything changed. My sleep improved, I started remembering my dreams again, and the headaches completely disappeared. I finally feel myself again. The difference is truly real.
There has been an insufficient amount of research time with mobile phones by the general population. Those of us who use mobile phones are, therefore, acting as guinea pigs for the mobile phone companies. Only time will tell what the long-term effects of high-frequency radiation could cause. I have 3 teenage children who use their phones more than I'd like. Thus, I am personally prepared to minimize any possible risks by the purchase of a FDV for each of the mobile phones in our household. These FDV are tiny, inexpensive, and highly recommended.
Since I spend a lot of time on my cell phone and always was strongly aware of the negative effects of electroradiation, I always have used phone shields. The FDV is by far the best. No more hot ears, no more headaches. An excellent choice.
If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps spread practical awareness and keeps this critical information coming your way. Stay informed, stay safe.